In a cozy village nestled at the edge of an expansive, mysterious forest, there lived a magical gnome named Grindle. Grindle was well known among the villagers for his bright blue hat, which shimmered with enchantments, and his kind, twinkling eyes. Every evening, the village children would gather around Grindle, eager to hear his tales of magic and adventure. One sunny afternoon, Grindle decided to venture deeper into the enchanted forest than he ever had before. After hours of exploring, Grindle stumbled upon a hidden clearing he had never seen before. In the middle of the clearing, surrounded by vibrant wildflowers, lay a large, lonely dragon. The dragon had shimmering emerald scales, but her eyes were filled with sadness. Startled at first, Grindle approached cautiously. "Hello there!" Grindle called out gently. The dragon lifted